Did you know that 12% of the world's languages are spoken in just one country? Papua New Guinea, with its 800 languages, is a linguistic treasure trove unlike any other place on Earth. But how does a nation function with such linguistic chaos? The answer lies in an unexpected source of unity: pigs. Join us as we uncover the fascinating link between language barriers and porcine reverence in this enigmatic nation. Welcome to Papua New Guinea, a country where your next-door neighbor might not understand a word you say. This nation is home to a staggering 800 languages, making it the most linguistically diverse place on Earth. Imagine walking down a street and hearing a different language every few steps. That's the reality in Papua New Guinea, where some villages just a few miles apart speak completely different tongues. This linguistic landscape presents unique challenges in daily life and governance. How do you run a country when your citizens can't easily communicate with each other? Simple tasks like shopping or asking for directions can become complicated affairs. In schools, teachers often need to be multilingual just to instruct their students. Government officials face the daunting task of creating policies and disseminating information in hundreds of languages. The roots of this diversity lie in Papua New Guinea's history and geography. The rugged terrain, with its dense forests and steep mountains, has isolated communities for thousands of years. This separation allowed languages to evolve independently, resulting in the linguistic mosaic we see today. The country's location at the crossroads of Melanesia, Micronesia, and Polynesia has also contributed to its linguistic richness. However, this diversity is under threat. Globalization and modernization are pushing many of Papua New Guinea's languages to the brink of extinction. Smaller language groups are increasingly adopting more widely spoken languages, leading to the gradual loss of their native tongues. Efforts are underway to preserve these endangered languages, with linguists and local communities working together to document and revitalize them. So how does a nation function with such fragmentation? The answer lies in lingua francas, common languages that bridge the linguistic divide. Talk Peasant, an English-based Creole, serves as the primary lingua franca in Papua New Guinea. It's widely used in government, media, and everyday interactions between people from different language groups. English and Hiri Motu are also official languages, further helping to unite this linguistically diverse nation. While most of Papua New Guinea grapples with its linguistic diversity, one tribe has found a unique solution, bypassing human speech altogether. In a remote corner of this island nation, a community communicates using a method so unusual, it's forcing linguists to reconsider what qualifies as a language. Are you ready to grunt your way into one of the world's most peculiar dialects? Imagine a world where your entire vocabulary consists of pig-like grunts and squeals. This isn't a scene from a fantasy novel, it's the reality for a specific tribe in Papua New Guinea. Their communication method is a far cry from the complex languages we've explored so far. Instead of words and sentences, these people use a series of grunts, snorts, and other pig-like sounds to convey their thoughts and feelings. This unique form of communication presents its own set of challenges. How do you express complex ideas or abstract concepts using only animal noises? The limitations of this language are evident, yet the tribe has managed to build a functioning society around it. They've developed ways to convey basic needs, emotions, and even some more complex ideas through variations in tone, pitch, and duration of their grunts. The origins of this pig-based communication are deeply rooted in the tribe's culture and history. Pigs hold a special place in their society, revered for their economic and spiritual value. The adoption of pig-like sounds as a form of communication reflects the tribe's close relationship with these animals. It's a prime example of how language and culture are inextricably linked. Anthropologists and linguists studying this tribe are divided on whether this communication method qualifies as a true language. Some argue that it lacks the complexity and structure typically associated with human languages. Others contend that if it serves the communicative needs of the community, it should be considered a valid linguistic system, albeit an unconventional one. You might wonder how this tribe interacts with the wider world. Despite their unique communication method, they haven't remained entirely isolated. When dealing with neighboring communities or government officials, they often resort to more conventional languages spoken in the region. This adaptation highlights their ability to navigate between their traditional communication method and the linguistic norms of the broader society. This extreme example of linguistic diversity serves as a testament to the incredible variety of human communication, from the 800 spoken languages to to this pig grunt dialect, Papua New Guinea continues to challenge our understanding of language and cultural identity. As we move forward, we'll discover that the connection between Papua New Guineans and pigs goes far beyond mere communication. From pig grunts to pig worship, animals play a crucial role in Papua New Guinean culture, shaping not just how they speak, but also how they live, trade, and find unity in their diverse nation. Imagine a place where your wealth isn't measured in dollars or gold, but in oinks and snorts. In Papua New Guinea, pigs aren't just animals, they're a living, breathing form of currency. This unique economic system has deep roots in the country's culture, shaping social interactions and ceremonies across its diverse linguistic landscape. In Papua New Guinea, pigs play a central role in significant life events. Take weddings, for example. When a couple ties the knot, the groom's family presents pigs to the bride's family as a symbol of respect and commitment. The number of pigs offered reflects the bride's perceived virtue and beauty. It's not uncommon for a groom to present 8 or more pigs to demonstrate his deep love and respect for his bride-to-be. But pigs aren't just for weddings. These animals serve as a medium of exchange in various social transactions. Need to settle a dispute between families or tribes? Pigs might be the answer. The exchange of these animals can help resolve conflicts, highlighting their importance beyond mere economic value. This pig-based system creates an interesting contrast with modern economic practices. While cash is used in Papua New Guinea, pigs continue to hold significant value in many transactions. This dual system showcases the cultural importance of pigs, transcending their purely monetary worth. In some tribes, a man's status within the community is directly linked to the number of pigs he owns. More pigs often mean more influence and wealth. Interestingly, this ties into another aspect of some Papua New Guinean cultures: the number of wives a man has. More wives mean more hands to raise pigs, further elevating a man's social standing. Pigs also take center stage in various cultural rituals and festivals. During these events, pigs are proudly displayed as symbols of wealth and status, reinforcing their importance in Papua New Guinea's social fabric. You might wonder how this pig-based economy intersects with modern systems. Despite the presence of conventional currency, pigs continue to hold their value, especially in rural areas and traditional ceremonies. This unique economic approach serves as a unifying element across Papua New Guinea's linguistic barriers. No matter what language you speak, the value of a pig is universally understood. From piggy banks to pig gods, Papua New Guinea takes porcine importance to a whole new level. As we're about to see, these animals aren't just economically significant, they're spiritually revered. But how can a country with 800 languages find common ground in the worship of swine? In Papua New Guinea, pigs transcend their role as livestock to become powerful symbols of bravery and status. Chiefs adorn themselves not with crowns, but with wild pig tusks, showcasing their authority and connection to these revered animals. Some men even apply a mixture of pig fat and local herbs to their faces, a practice believed to imbue them with courage and strength. This pig worship might seem at odds with typical notions of national identity, especially in a country as linguistically diverse as Papua New Guinea. Yet it's precisely this shared reverence for pigs that helps bridge the gap between the nation's 800 languages. Cultural festivals like the Highland Arts Festival bring together various tribes to celebrate their shared traditions. These events often feature performances that highlight the significance of pigs in tribal rituals, creating a common ground for cultural exchange and understanding. Anthropologists studying Papua New Guinea have noted that animal worship, particularly pig worship, fosters cultural cohesion among tribes. It creates a shared identity that transcends linguistic barriers, allowing people who might not understand each other's words to connect through common beliefs and practices. This shared spiritual connection to pigs provides a foundation for unity in a nation where linguistic diversity could otherwise lead to fragmentation. But how exactly does pig worship bridge the gap between 800 languages? The answer lies in the universal nature of these rituals and beliefs. Whether a tribe speaks Tok Pisin, Hirimotu, or one of the hundreds of local languages, the reverence for pigs remains a constant. Pig-centric ceremonies and traditions provide a common language of sorts, allowing tribes to communicate and connect through shared experiences and values, even when words fail. This unlikely source of unity demonstrates Papua New Guinea's ability to find harmony in diversity. By embracing their shared spiritual connection to pigs, the people of this linguistically chaotic nation have forged a unique and surprisingly effective form of national identity. From diversity to unity, Papua New Guinea continues to defy expectations, proving that sometimes the most unexpected elements can become the strongest bonds holding a nation together. Papua New Guinea's linguistic diversity and pig-centric culture create a national identity that's truly one of a kind. Despite the challenges of 800 languages, this nation finds unity through shared reverence for pigs. From pig grunt communication to porcine currency and worship, these animals weave a common thread through Papua New Guinea's cultural tapestry. This unique blend of diversity and unity challenges our conventional understanding of national identity. It shows us that shared values and practices can bridge even the widest linguistic divides. Papua New Guinea's model of embracing diversity while finding common ground offers valuable lessons for our increasingly multicultural world.